Apex Legends Bloodhound Legend Review. Anyway, Bloodhound is one of the most powerful legends in this game, not by damage or anything per se like in other games, but it's the fact that he can literally track people down and take them out very aggressively. Like, if you think of a tracker, you think of the guy hiding in the back, knowing where everybody's at, but still hiding in the corner. Now, this guy hunts people down, and mostly it's due to his abilities, and especially his ultimate. Anyway, his first ability, Tracker, basically lets him see just about anything as clues for wherever people are going. But these clues only last up to 30 seconds. So if you see a place that has been looted but no tracks, then it's been long gone before people were there. So just kind of chill then. But if you see tracks that are white, go ahead and just ping them to your team. Say, hey, this place has already been looted. But don't worry, maybe look at the respawn beacons around the area, see if there's any ships coming in, because they probably already had a gunfight and they're trying to revive their teammates. And then you have the bright red ones, which basically says, hey, there's an enemy right here, right now. Let's go take him on, because he's probably going to have a gunfight with us anyway, since he's so close. Probably already heard our footsteps. But anyway, the other ability is Eye of the Allfather, aka his, well, not active ability, the one he actually has to use. Basically, it makes this little kind of a tight cone that doesn't go all that far out of kind of a scanning area. It scans a little bit above you, a little bit to your sides, but mostly in front of you. It's basically where you're facing. It's not all around you. It's not a bubble. It's just a cone. And basically what this does, it scans the area, makes this little bright orange line, which people on the enemy team can see, so be careful with that. But it also reveals an after image of, well, where the enemies were at beforehand. So you can potentially scan a building, find out where that somebody's in there, and go attack the building. But be careful, the after images are not present, you could say. They're after images after all. They're just there to show, hey, there's an enemy here. They're not exactly in that position at that time. Like, they're probably a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, and if they're quick, they're probably all the way downstairs right next to you. But they're in the building. So you gotta take that information with a little bit of a grain of salt because of how people move in this game. But as well as the fact that, one, it's loud, so if you do it and there's nobody like in the small cone, it better be ready for people that heard that and are going to your position. Or it basically saw the line, like I said earlier, they can see the little scanning line when you activate it. So it's like, hey, there's a Bloodhound over there. Let's go snipe him. Yeah, and they can see it from pretty far away. If you're not careful, this might not be so well. Like, here's me using it right now to great effect. See, I was not aiming directly at the after image. I looked a little bit to the left because, one, footsteps, and two, well, overall, just knowing that they're not going to be in the after image by the time I open the door and whatnot. And as well as I had the special sight on my gun that lets me see through smoke and whatnot. But if you're not using it, well, go ahead and just know that they're probably not going to be in the same exact spot unless they're camping, like as a caustic in bunker or something. Then they're probably camping, but still, take that with a grain of salt. Then you have his ultimate, which allows him to be super aggressive, and basically it turns him into a beast of the hunt, you could say. But anyway, it gives you a big speed buff. So, like as much as good old Bangalore, only that this guy has it as an ultimate, and as well can see people in bright red, even though everything else is black and white. Your field of vision goes a little bit nuts for a while as well, and as well as you can actually see people's footsteps, like right there. Like, not, you don't need to use the little tracker thing when you activate the ult. You can actually see the people's footsteps, which is pretty cool, but can be a little bit disorienting when there's so many tracks in front of you and you're trying to aim at somebody. I've experienced that in the caves. That was not that great, but I can say this for sure is that it can be a very good ultimate if you're trying to rush people or just get out of the zone, you could say. And well, overall, this guy is very aggressive. So I'd say compositions, Bangalore is very good because you can see through the smoke. Basically see through the smoke. Not exactly, but if you have the ultimate, yeah, you can see through the smoke. But and then you have stuff like Wraith, any other attacker, just about anybody, really, because except for like Caustic, because he camps, but you can still see through his toxic stuff. So he basically pairs up with anybody if you know how to play him with the other teammates. So overall, he's a very good hero, and I recommend picking him up all the time because, well, he's just that good right now. Until he gets a nerf, which he probably will, let's just say he's going to be on top for a while now.